Okay, let's start this POV Friday afternoon happy hour with a little bit of lightning round. Okay, first one up. The two idiots promised their fans or promised everyone or lied or what is it? Lord only knows what they actually decided if this was real in the first place, but fine. Promised fans a Netflix romantic drama. So where is it? It's gone down in flames. We know that. It's absolutely gone down in flames, and it will not be happening. It's the most obvious thing in the world. It was all PR, and I don't believe that it was ever going to happen. How you doing, Sage? Thank you so much for coming in. You know we love Sage. Lizzie B in the house. I don't think it was ever going to happen. I think the entire thing was a fake. I think it was PR. I think the entire thing was just so Meghan could say she did something, and just so Netflix or Meghan could say that Netflix did something. That's all. That's all that was. And really, you're seeing how with this woman, when you talk about all these kind of things where you want to announce something just so you can have something to announce, well, there's your damn problem, Meghan. You want to go ahead and try this bullshit. Eventually, it's going to catch up with you. And my question is, with her, did she think it wasn't going to? That's actually a real question. Because if you think about it, right, think about Meghan, the type of person she is. She's the type of person where she'll say something and she won't push through with it because all she wants is to be able to have a headline. So when this meet me at the lake shit was announced, right? I forgot what was going on. There was probably something going on then, or maybe the royal family was doing something. But when this was announced, I remember that was back then when she was just announcing stuff all the damn time. You know what I mean? So that's what this is. And that's why it's not going to happen. Now, if it does, I think it would be from a Meghan seeing everyone talking about it, Meghan seeing that everyone is making fun of her for it. But essentially, since the Netflix deal is dead, I would imagine that this is dead as well. That would be very, very easy to see. All right, the next one, the two idiots' latest agreement with Netflix despite deal acts. Okay, what is this crap now? Oh, Lizzie B with the massive. Oh, my throat is so messed up. I'm so sick. A gifted POV membership. Thank you so much, Lizzie B. They've come to a new agreement with Netflix that's been claimed. Royal expert is the biggest stars. Nick Ed agreed on a first look deal. That's what we know about that already. What are you talking about? How is this new? Why is it a headline at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? What the hell's going on? We all knew this already. Now, okay, so then we'll cover it one more time, even though we all knew this already. What was the name of it again? Sorry. First look deal. It's going to be something to where when Meghan comes up with something when she's in a drunk stupor, okay, it's going to be 11 o'clock in the morning. She's already about 4 champs deep. Glug, 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 right? And she's hitting it hard, real hard. And she says, "Ooh, I have another idea for a show. I do. You want to know what it is?" And Harry's like, "No, I don't want to know what it is. I don't care. All right, everything that we've done here has failed because of you. So I don't care." And then, well, I don't care. I'm going to tell you anyway, okay? It's going to be about a girl that goes into Buckingham Palace and wins everyone over. That's stupid, Meghan. That is stupid. And then, of course, her assistants, they'd all go for it because they kiss her ass for everything. And they're yes people. Yes, Meghan. Yes. It sounds like a good idea. You should send it to Netflix. Yes. No, Meghan. Don't send the idea to Netflix. Meghan. All right. Just don't do it. Because we know that this woman, and I can feel it. I know she's itching. She's itching for something. She's itching for like some kind of announcement on something that she's going to do that's probably not even real. She's really, really itching, and you can see it because especially right now, it all depends on what they've told her, but that's the way that she is. When something big like this happens, she's always got to have it. And we know she had the clap back in page 6, but I don't know if that was really enough. Was that enough? Who knows? All right, this next one, Denise Welsh defends Meghan Markle. Every single day she is battered. You mean every single day she's proven wrong? Is that what you're talking about, Denise? Because that's what it is. It's not battered. It's every single day people are talking about what Meghan did 3 years ago, or every single day people are talking about what Meghan is doing today, or every single day this. I mean, it's a day in and day out. Yes, it is, Denise, but she's battered because does that mean that it's undeserved? See, and people like Denise Welsh, she's even worse. They believe that people like Meghan should be able to do whatever they want, and you just let it go. And why are you taking it so personal? And why do you care so much? That's the type of shit they say. Why does it matter so much to you? It matters because this person is supposed to be a royal. They're supposed to have class. I mean, supposed to, right? But they don't. So that's very, very obvious that they don't. And you really think about it. Why would someone, and isn't this the woman from, if I'm not mistaken, that's the woman from that Loose Women show, right? Where they're old and loose or something. It's ridiculous. Let's see what she actually said. And I know it's going to be something stupid. Welsh glanced at the studio audience before launching into a passionate defense of the two idiots who are parents of the kids we can't even prove exist. Well, I have a very different view from a lot of people, and I expressed this on the show. I do at home called Loose. Oh, yeah, Loose Women. We know you're loose. Love that you called out the awfully narc Denise. She shouts over people. She's just nasty. Denise? I am like the only person who flies the Harry and Meghan flag, even though I don't know them. Yeah, I know. That's true. We've seen people say that many times before. This is the thing. People will say, oh, well, you're hating on someone. You're talking shit about someone you don't know. You're judging someone you don't know. Excuse me, Meghan Markle's fans, do you realize you're defending someone you don't know? You're obsessed with someone you don't know? I think that's kind of worse. Okay? I don't think it's us that have the problem. I think it's the type of person that would actually defend Meghan and believe that Meghan was not the problem. When everyone knows that she was. How you doing, Teresa? Thank you so much for being here. Everyone knows that. That's literally the narrative. So we're going to cover these three again. Let's do this because, I mean, this one we'll go back. Oh, you know what? Let's finish what this horrible, horrible woman said. I am like the only person. Okay, I've met a few of the royals over the years, but I have never met them. Okay, well, if you're talking like that, then shut the hell up. If you're saying, oh, I've met them, but I've never really met them, but I can't believe that people criticized her, then you can't, your argument holds no water, because if the whole argument is, oh, you don't know Meghan, why are you criticizing her, right? If that's the whole argument, well, then you got a problem. Very big problem. Because you're talking about it as in trying to tell other people not to say anything, but then you admit yourself, Denise, you admit it that you don't know anything about her either. Of course. And that's why these type of people are just the worst. I just think the amount of bullying in the press, what do you mean? Because they're telling the truth? British and American that woman gets. Remember, she was in those rooms, a lot of them as a young Black American woman. Yeah, that's great, Denise. The only problem with that is that she didn't decide to be Black until she got over there. Denise. Okay? That's the only problem. So if you're going to try and say that, that's ridiculous. You know, I could understand if Meghan Markle was playing. We'll do it again. I've done that before, as a matter of fact. Let's go to ChatGPT real quick. I've done that before. Meghan Markle role names. You know what? This one's for Denise Welsh. Okay, we'll do it again then. Watch, this is going to be real quick. Give me all the names of Meghan Markle's roles on TV or movies, right? That's simple. And you're going to see, Denise, you're going to see. course, I got to send my kids money because it's the only time they talk to me. Oh, you when you text your kids, right? You text your kids and you say something because you're talking to your kids, and then you don't get an answer. You know, you don't get one. They don't send you one. They don't get, or you get an answer like freaking 20 or 30 minutes later, and it doesn't even matter anymore. But then on a Friday, the kids know you get paid on a Friday, right? Oh, hey, Dad, can I get the allowance? And now you're texting me. Now you're texting me. Oh, thank you. Thank you for showing me that that's all I'm good for. Which is funny because that's what would happen with my mom. I remember that's what I would do every single Friday. Hey, Mom, can I borrow like $60 or what? And then she'd be like, how are you going to borrow it? You don't have a job. You're not going to pay me back. And then I would just, be an allowance. But yeah, like I texted my kids and I was like, hey, I need you to take care of this and get this for your little brother and get that and get this. And I never got a response. I didn't get a response at all. And then now I get two text messages in 10 minutes from both of them. Of course. Why? Because they want money. So Denise Welsh, here, we're going to recap this real quick. Denise Welsh, she says that Meghan Markle, she was in those rooms, a lot of them, as a young Black American woman. Okay, Denise, young Black American woman, huh? Let's go ahead and see all of Meghan's roles. Jill, Natasha, Corey, Teresa, herself, Meghan, Susan, Gwen, Veronica, herself again. Jesus. Oh, that's a Deal or No Deal. Wendy, Tara, Kelly, Sadie, Annie Ortiz, Holly, Junior FBI agent, Amy, Meghan in the League. Oh, yeah, I remember that. She was one of, what's his name's girls. Officer Leah Montoya. I guess that's supposed to be Latina, I guess. Dana and Rachel Zane. And these are all the names from her movies. Natalie, Meghan, Tatiana, Kat, Jamie, Terry, Mindy, Amy, Kirsten, narrator. Okay, well, unfortunately, Diane Welsh or Denise Welsh, whatever the hell your name is, unfortunately, no. She wasn't a young Black African-American woman or whatever because she portrayed herself as white. Actually, what that's called white passing. That's what that's called. There's a word for that. It's called white passing, passing yourself off as white so you can get movie roles because she looks white. She had a big voice in UNICEF. No, she didn't. And the United Nations. No, she didn't. She was in a lot of those rooms before Harry, and I just try to fly the flag a bit. Now, I don't even believe that. I've heard about this crap, but how can someone even be in those rooms and be associated with that if she was a nobody? You see, this is the part that makes no sense. And that's why I think it's all a lie. That's exactly why. It's all a freaking lie. I mean, you're not going to tell me that. And then the whole thing about French, remember? Meghan knows French. Meghan knows what's new. How's it going? Well, I don't doubt she was in the back of a lot of those rooms. Oh, yeah, she was there. Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, she was there. Hey, she was in those rooms. You're damn right. What's new? What's new? Got it right there. Flower here, real talk. Oh, yeah, you know it. Charm Accents, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, so Denise Welsh, I don't know about all that. You have to remember, or who are they talking about? She was in a lot of those rooms before Harry. I just try to fly the flag. You have to remember, this is a boy who was forced at 12 years old to walk behind his mother's coffin. I seem to remember that there were two of them. What, wasn't there two people? Was Harry the only boy? Denise Welsh? Was he the only one? Idiot. No, of course he wasn't the only one. William was the other one, but William's just working better. That's why. You have to remember, okay, his dad has been unfaithful. Oh, God, she went there. Oh, no. Oh, God. And he grew up in that world, and I think for him to want to say his piece is something quite admirable. What? Are you implying that Harry feels bad about his father cheating or something? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. His dad was unfaithful. Okay, so was Diana. And he grew up in that world. So did William. And I think for him to want to stay, to say his piece, I mean, is something quite admirable. Say his piece about what? What the hell is this woman talking about? I think she's just another one of these people on television, just likes to talk. That's it. That's all it is. I think they're in love. He's never been unfaithful to her. Oh, okay. We got some more. Very easy there. Kisses. Where is it? There it is right there. Denise Welsh, this one's for you. There it is. I mean, all I got to say is I've been in a marriage, okay? I've been married. I would never. That's a lot right there, right there. That's a lot. She's got the hand right there. He's holding the shoulder. Harry's holding the shoulder. She's like, all I got to say is if that's not, I don't know what is. You know, and then of course, just let it go, man. Just let it go. So Denise Welsh, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Typical, right? Typical. Woman never knows what she's talking about. And I empathize. Hold on, wait. The abuse, I think they're in love. He's never been unfaithful. We just saw it. The abuse she got for saying she is mentally ill. Are you talking about the unaliving thing? Okay. I suffered severe postnatal depression and was hospitalized when I had Matthew. Nobody cares. So I really empathize with someone who is open about that. Oh, God. How's it going, Flower Hill? Okay, fine, Denise. Whatever. Nobody cares, Denise. You know, sometimes I wish that people would talk to these Denise Welshes like this. That's what I wish. I wish you could talk to them to their face and tell them to shut the hell up. That's what I wish. That'd be hilarious. Matthew. Oh, Maddie Healy. That's right. I saw Matthew. She's literally talking about that dude. He's kind of like Harry. They're both bi. So really, I empathize. And she got ridiculed and hated. And what has she really done? Oh, no. I'm not going to crash out right now. What's new with the 10 POV gifted memberships? Massive. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. What's new? Thank you so much for being here on this Friday afternoon happy hour, where we are now doing it every Friday. And hey, we're going live every day nowadays because we are having some fun, and we're having some fun with you. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, and don't forget to share the stream. Get it out there as far as possible because we're going every single day. And thank you again to What's New for the 10 massive POV memberships. Now, let's see what this woman finishes off with because, geez, she is absolute. You know what? Actually, Denise Welsh, this one's to you. You freaking moron. Oh, Flower here with the massive. Oh, massive. $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much, Flower here. Thank you so much for being here on this Friday afternoon happy hour. Like, subscribe, and share this stream. Make it happen. So here's another thing. When did Meghan get ridiculed and hated? You know what's funny is that when they say ridiculed and hated, all they're talking about is stories in the press. That's it. And people online. What? Why don't people like Taylor Swift like talk like this? You notice how Taylor Swift never says shit like this? I've seen Taylor Swift get attacked harder than Meghan, even though Taylor Swift actually has some kind of talent. So there's that. And also, not Charles, William. Why doesn't William complain about Catherine getting attacked by all of the media? We see it all the time. Okay. Catherine gets attacked by the Daily Mail. Catherine gets attacked by Dick Eden. Charlotte Griffiths, just to name a few. You know, she gets attacked by those people. Same thing with William. Why don't they ever come out and say, no, please leave it alone. No, leave her alone. No, because these people are weak, even though they're supposed to be at least strong, I guess. How you doing, Flower Hill? And what has she really done? Well, well, she literally, and I mean this in the literal tense, she literally told a bunch of lies while Harry's grandfather was on his deathbed. I don't know. She literally told a bunch of lies while Harry's grandmother was dealing with her health issues. I don't know. I'm not too sure, you know. I don't know if those things happened. Did they happen? Are we just making it up? Is it something really different? I wonder. Maybe it's all just a lie. Yeah. I bet you they would love to go with that kind of bullshit. Oh, yeah, it was all just a lie. None of it's true. Here. Whatever. Her impassioned speech was met with applause from the audience. Of course it was. Oh, and what has she really done? And every single day she's battered. People just tell the truth. It's not being battered, Denise Welsh. It's not. Sorry. It just isn't. Her impassioned speech, whatever. Yeah, those people suck. So now this is going to be very interesting because this publication, She Knows, they usually kiss Meghan's ass. They usually do. So I'm very interested. I'm very, very interested to what this is going to say. The two idiots already know, yada, yada, yada. Page 6, closer look. By this point, you have already thought, director, unquote, what's the delay? What's the delay with Meghan Markle's Meet Me at the Lake movie? It was all fake, man. It's all bullshit. It's all smoke and mirrors. It was never real, and I don't think it was ever real. I truly don't. I thought even back then, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was something to where, really, you know, because I could understand if maybe Meghan made an announcement and, oh, well, I'm going to put myself in a movie and I'm really excited to show you me as an actress and how I'm going to show you what we're going to do. And we're going to have behind the scenes of the movie and we're going to have this and we're going to have that. Or she could be a character like a wine mom that's always drinking at 11 o'clock in the morning. You know, a grandmother or a mother, because definitely not a leading girl, because Meghan thinks she's 22. So what's the delay? It doesn't exist. It was all a facade. None of it was real. An entertainment and industry insider claimed it to the media outlet. And when you make something for Netflix, it takes a long time for it to actually hit the streamer. Yes, it does take a long time, but there should have at least been some movement. And as a matter of fact, if there was any kind of movement on this movie, okay, if there was any, I would easily say that this would have been announced. Oh, Meghan's movie got a director. That would have been a huge story. If Meghan's movie gets a lead actress, Meghan's movie gets the two lead actor and actresses, that would have happened. But no. And no. I think what we saw was fake. It was all fake. There would have been so much press about, a director for Meet Me at the Lake. A thing for Meet Me at the Lake. No, there would have been so much. She's going to be Ursula. Well, she's old enough, right? Right, Sage? You know we love Sage. Right? She's old enough. And this is the issue. I bet you anything, when it came to Netflix and when it came to trying to come up with ideas, Meghan kept on saying, no, well, I want to be a leading role. Meghan, I'm sorry. You can't. You're 47, 43. You can't. You're just not the age to play a 22-year-old girl leading role. You're not that age anymore. You know, we can't have that. And she's like, no, I don't want to be a mother. I don't want to be the mother character. I want to be the leading. I want to be the leading role. No. And, you know, even she should have given it to herself. She really should have. She should have at least said, hey, okay, let's do it. Let's show that we can do something. Let's not. But you and now seeing the Netflix deal wrap up, I think what we can say here for sure is that she scammed both of them. I think that's a definite possibility. She absolutely scammed both Netflix and Spotify, and she got her money, no matter what the money was. Because right now, the big thing going around with the Netflix deal is, no, well, they didn't get the 100 million. No, they didn't. They didn't get it. Okay, then they didn't. I don't know why that matters. To me, in my opinion, she got the 120 million a year for whatever bullshit, and she scammed them. I don't know why that's such a hard thing. You want to know what? That makes them look even worse. That's what that does. It makes them look, yeah, exactly, Flower Hill. You know, if this is the thing, right, Flower Hill, look at her past actions. If she scammed Spotify, she basically scammed Spotify. 13 episodes, $20 million, right? Why the hell wouldn't she scam Netflix? You know, and not only that, I bet you anything, when it came to Netflix, maybe there was even some talk that everything was going to be like the Meghan and Harry documentary, where these two people, you know, they told the Netflix executives, they said, hey, yeah, we're gonna bring more stuff out, and we're gonna tell everything, and we're really gonna do it. And the Netflix executives were like, oh shit, hell yeah, this is gonna be good. And then they get the Meghan and Harry documentary, and they're like, what the shit is this? There's not any secrets in here. It's just you two people bitching for, I don't know, 6 episodes or 8 episodes, whatever the hell it was. So then, oh, well, no, don't worry. We're going to keep on doing it. We're going to make some great content. And then we saw what came. I would say, I mean, if you're talking about $100 million exchanging hands over 5 years, if that's what we're talking about, I really believe that they scammed Netflix. I really, really do. I absolutely do. Because that's who they are. They're grifters. They grifted off of Spotify and they grifted off of Netflix, and they scored. You know, that's what that is. They scored. When you make something for Netflix, it takes a long time. There's so much to do in post-production. Yeah, if it's actually real, to make sure it's ready for every country. If the deal is up this year, then when is this film going to be made? Oh, well, that's an easy answer. Never. That's not that hard to understand. Let's see. Where's Paula at? Damn it. She's probably asleep. Of course, Paula's probably asleep. Ah, well. Lemon Trifle had sent something back here about all these things that Meghan did. Here are all the things that Meghan did, since Denise Welsh wanted to ask. Meghan plotted, schemed, and attacked the royal family on numerous interviews, floppumentaries, books, magazines, etc. There you go, Denise Welsh. Eat that. Denise Welsh. Oh, I hate people with that. And you know, people like Denise Welsh, they're the worst because they really believe that. You know, like you and I, we're out here in reality. Right? This is the real world. We can see it. We see it with our own eyes. Right? People like Denise Welsh, they don't. They think that they live in some world where nobody should be allowed to say anything. And if your little feelings are hurt, then you should, and you shouldn't be whatever. That's how people like her are. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Whatever. No, don't say anything. Okay. You know, that's so stupid. There's been no update. Of course there has been no update because there's not going to be. There isn't going to be. The Sun announced the project August 2023. What? Damn, that was that long ago? August 2023? Wow. That was a long time ago, dude. That was almost 2 years ago. I didn't realize it was that long ago. Wow. Holy crap. That's a long time, no? That's a hell of a long time. I thought it was somewhere in 2024. I'm telling you, all this crap just blurs together. Like even this year, it's only July. We're about to be in June. It's only July. I mean, we're about to be in August, right? And it feels like this year has been like 3 years compact into one. That's how it feels for real, right? Oh, that's just the worst. Damn, August 23rd. Wow. I didn't know that. It was an exciting turn of events because it signaled and moved into a scripted fair for their production deal. Okay. You know, this isn't even a thing. I feel like what's that thing called in the desert? A mirage. That's what it is. A mirage. Yeah, that's what this is. Fortune's book. Yes, because we know that Kelly Fortune is literally a fan of Meghan and Harry. Mirrored some of the two idiots story, likely resonated. Yeah, I know, because it's about them and their narcissists. The themes of the book gripped the couple, and it was chosen for their first adaptation with Netflix. What do you mean first? The only. Oh, this is when she's looking at the stomach. Oh, hold on. Oh, we got to see this. We got to see this. Look. Look, this is when Meghan is looking at Catherine's stomach. Look. Right here, watch. Look, you can see it right there on the thing, too. Oh, dang it. Where'd it go? There it is right there. I can't move the slider because then it'll move. Look, there it is. That's the moment when Meghan was staring at Catherine's belly. What a freaking sicko. Let's see. It's coming. Nobody cares about December. And you hurry up. There it is right there. She's staring right at it. Yeah, look, it's a still. She's staring right at it. Right there. That's sick. Yeah. Oh, it looks like she's looking at his junk. Could be. William's junk. Maybe. Could be. Either or, right? Either or. All right, let's see here. The end of production deal won't be the end of their relationship with Netflix, I'm so sure. Yeah, right. Though there's a possibility of the film adaptation will see the light of day. Sure. I'm so sure. Yeah, right. The termination of the agreement is about the industry, the entertainment industry downsizing its bloated contracts. It's not really a Sussex deal. See, I think that's a very true point that a lot of people haven't been talking about. I think that's very true. You could be onto something there where, because Netflix doesn't want to give these deals, right? We did see everything go. Yeah, that could be. And now they're going to be doing this whole thing where a first look, and they want Meghan's first. Meghan doesn't have any ideas. And really, I would say who even runs that for her? Who comes up with these ideas? That's true. Who even comes up with these ideas? It's so stupid. All right, so let's do, how much time we got? We got about 25 minutes till the happy hour is over on this Friday. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Don't forget to share the stream. Thank you for being here on this Friday afternoon when we're doing the happy hour on Fridays. And now let's get into, share the stream. I always forget. Now let's get into this Tyler Perry stuff. Let's not forget, Tyler Perry cut off his family. Yet Tyler Perry was the one that claimed that it was abusive for the royal family to cut off Harry. Okay. Well, that's great, Tyler Perry. Of course, it's one of these rich people. Oh, I don't have rules. You have rules. I don't have to do it, but you do. So I can criticize you, yada, yada, yada. Now, that's how these rich people are. And that's why they suck. This is exactly why rich people suck. And of course, I'm not going to get angry right now. Not going to get mad. Not going to happen. Obama's production company signed an extended deal with Netflix over a year ago, not a first look deal. Well, that's what everyone online has been saying. Really? Let's see. Obama production company signs extended deal with Netflix. Looks like Wildcat's got something going on. Higher Ground Productions extended its creative partnership in June 2024. Announced they had extended their multi-year. See, but look, first look deal to continue developing exclusively at Netflix. But that's not what it says for Meghan. That's not what it says for Meghan, though. It does not say that anywhere, as a matter of fact. And I can say that. Meghan Markle, any of the reports discussing her do not in the slightest say that. So that's very different from what we've read about her. Absolutely different. Because what they've been saying on Meghan is she's going to end up with a first look deal. Now, maybe there will be some type of announcement. Maybe. And maybe they'll announce something where the first look deal. See, look, let's go and find it. Watch. Let's find the original announcement before we talk about Tyler Perry. Watch. Who was it in? Who was who broke that story? It was Shooter. Oh, dang it. Rob Shooter, Meghan Markle, Netflix deal. This guy broke that story. It's on Substack. Here it is right here. No. Ouch. No. Here it is right here. I don't know where it is. All right, fine. We'll have to go with one of the other ones then. Nail in the coffin. That was the thing. You know what? We're going to cover that one too. The nail in the coffin. That one's talking about the disgusting wine. Let's see. Netflix junkie shuts the door. Here it is right here. Here. Here we got it. And then I know it's on this link right there. Ha ha ha. Yeah. We're having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. Again, thank you for being here. Like and subscribe. And don't forget to share the stream. See, Shooter Scoop can confirm the call girl, allegedly, multi-million-dollar streaming deal not be renewed, technically still active, waiting for it to run out, letting it expire, but there's no appetite for anything new. Okay, decision. See, what we're looking for the whole, what do you call it? The whole first look thing. That's what we're searching for. Everything going forward, dismal. Baked in from the start. Anymore. Deal is dead. Waiting for the credits to roll. Okay, nothing there. So let's do this. Watch. Let's go to Meghan Markle. Damn it. Netflix first look deal. Second season was announced. See? No matter where she goes. I mean, yeah, you know me, what's new. I'll cover it just to roast that shit, but it's basically just going to be us. You know, same thing as the Netflix show. It was only us that watched it. And I remember my girlfriend at the time, she even said that she like popped in. She tried watching the show to see what I was talking about. And she said it was so bad she couldn't even watch one episode. And she was a normal person. She wasn't Megxit. You see, that's how much it sucked. Okay, so what we're looking for here, again, we're looking for the talk about the first look crap. Let's go to the top here. First look. Meet Me at the Lake. Production for the streaming giant. Production steadily higher. Director to pick the cast. Takes a long time. Two most recent shows. Okay, here it is right here. However, the two idiots could be in line. There we go. Who said that? Who was the one that said it about Obama's? Someone said it. Wildcat. There we go. Wildcat. There it is right there, Wildcat. The two idiots could be in line to sign a first look deal with the streamer like the Obamas. And like Wildcat said, here the Obamas, the first look deal continue developing and producing films exclusive. Exclusive. See, I mean, that's just stupid. Of course. I don't think that's a good idea. I just don't. I don't think that is a good idea for them to do. I just don't. Yeah, Flopsville, population Meghan and Harry. That's what it is. Flopsville, no doubt. Yeah, they have, right? Successful projects. Yeah. See, I think the same point stands for me. If there's some kind of deal, like a first look deal, exclusive, and they start getting paid for like a first look or some shit, I gotta say, man, that is sus. That's sus. You know, I just can't buy it. I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. I don't believe that for someone that put out 5 documentaries in 5 years, I just don't believe it. I don't believe that they deserve any kind of anything. Not a first look deal, not an exclusive deal, nothing like that. I just don't believe it. Let's see. Okay, now, yeah. So we finished that. Now we're going to go into Tyler Perry. And of course, the friggin' ads, they haven't left. Of course they haven't. So Tyler Perry, let's not forget Tyler Perry said, or before we can talk about this, let's not forget what happened with Tyler Perry not too long ago. Tyler Perry's already in scandal. He's already scandal. He has the scandal with the guy. That whole thing passed. Remember, it's just gone. The whole lawsuit. I guess Tyler Perry paid him off. And now, 2 weeks later, he's got another scandal. Great job. Yeah, the godfather of the fake rented child. Tyler Perry fired his aunt and financially cut off his family members. I'm not welfare. Well, that's an interesting take, considering that this man is the one that said, Hulk Hogan, damn, that this man is the one that said that the royal family was abusing Harry. So great job, Tyler Perry. Great job for coming out and say that. And it's very obvious that he's a hypocrite. No doubt. Let's see. Okay, let's go find some more of these. Hold on. You know what? Let's get into the chat for a second. We haven't been in the chat all day. Oh, I don't know if you can say that. I don't know if you can say that, Flower Hill. Netflix keeping a flimsy string attached to them for a divorce documentary. See, that could be it. That right there, definitely could be it. Oh, the star. She came. Paula?
I always forget the time difference, you know, that so for me it's 2:30 here, so because you said 2:30, but then I forget that you're 1 hour ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We've already been going for a while, so we got about 15 minutes in this happy hour.
What have you been talking about?
We've been talking about a lot, actually. We started with, hold on, let me go to the history over here. You're not going to get on camera? Okay.
No, I'm not going to get on camera right now, but soon I will. So what do you make? What did you hear the news? I heard someplace they are calling the police, or the police went to Meghan Markle's home. Did you hear that?
No. What happened?
Okay. I don't know, but there's I don't know. There's doing the rounds. I know that there was a fight when Harry went to the Princess Diana Awards in Vegas, And we confirmed that. Pedina and I confirmed it because we contacted the Santa Barbara private airport and the police, right? And they did confirm there was an incident at 7:30, around 7:30 p.m. But the parties didn't file anything. So make of that what you will. But apparently there was some sort of incident and the police was called in. I don't know, but I still haven't
Come on,
verified it. So I
no,
was
tell
hoping you
me,
had heard something about it.
I need the tea. I got some. I need the claw.
I don't know. I have to look into it because I have to contact the people can call Santa Barbara, get they can get the calls. The problem is that Meghan Markle and Harry don't use 911. They have a direct line to the Santa Barbara sheriff's office,
But you
which is
said
for
that
the VIPs,
you and
but
Pedina
VIP
confirmed it. What did
cover.
y'all confirm?
Well, we called Santa Barbara. We did call Santa Barbara office, the sheriff's department, and they did confirm that there had been an incident around that time, and but that they couldn't say anything more. They confirmed that the incident happened. That the private plane, they confirmed pretty much everything, but they couldn't disclose more because the parties refused to file charges.
Really?
So, but the incident happened because I reported it on my video, right? And then Pedina wanted to make sure, and then she called too, and she also got the same response, so that the incident was verified around 7:30 p.m. From the Santa Barbara private airport.
There. What? Hold on. So there was a plane, and they fought on the plane.
Well, no, Meghan Markle didn't want. Apparently, Harry wanted to take Archie with him to Vegas for the Princess Diana thing. And Meghan didn't want him to. And apparently, she went to the airport and she was outside because she refused to go inside. And she was demanding that Harry come out or hand over Archie or whatever. Because she wanted to go either. She went as well, because it was a huge press thing. But he didn't want her there with him at the Vegas thing with Princess Diana, right?
Yeah.
So Meghan refused to go in because she said either you take us, because it was also around Lily's
On Lily's birthday or whatever. Okay, she cut off.
weekend in Vegas. Do something with that. But Meghan wanted to go, but Harry said, I don't want you to go, but I want my kid to come with me because he wants to slowly start introducing him to things that are royal, right? And Meghan said, no, I want to come.
You there?
But Harry.
Well, whoever your carrier is, you need to tell him. Horrible. We can't hear you, Paula. You're breaking up. You're breaking up hardcore.
Apparently, there was like a face-off. She was outside. He was
what?
Inside.
Somebody was outside and somebody got punched in the mouth, and it was definitely Harry. No, it was definitely Harry. Harry got slapped. Because you know how she is. You know how Meghan is. Meghan, look, she beats him. We know she beats him. We don't have to be told that. We know that Meghan Markle beats Harry. It's all right. I guess we'll have to wait till Paula comes back because, let's see. Paula, get out and then come back. So from what I got from that, something having to do with a plane and a fight, and they called the cops. Hold on, let's see. Are you there? Paula? Paula. Can you hear me? Ah, we lost her. Dang it. We lost Paula. Now, this is one of my newest cartoons that I'm coming up with. I didn't draw this. This is AI, of course. But my goal here, I want you to be in on this with me. My goal here is I want to do some type of daytime talk show with these two characters. Now, I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know how yet, but I'm going to. And it's going to be like on a set like this. And they're going to be talking and saying stupid shit. And that's one of my goals. Like, you've been seeing me trying the AI stuff and things are going well. You know what? Hell, I mean, let's watch some AI stuff. Watch. Hold on. Stop screen. Oh, here's Paula. Paula, are you there? Paula. Paula.
So we're just saying that there was that incident, right? So offices, and there did confirm that there had been that incident that happened, but that nothing came of it because in the end, both parties decided not to file any charges. And then Harry ended up flying to Vegas on his own. Huh? No. Plane. So no. She never went in the plane. So apparently the child was handed over by. She never hit him. She handed it back to her, and he preferred to go on his own rather than take her.
Ah, I like it. I could see we could make a little movie on that.
Yeah. Did you know that there's actually an article that Harry published with an interview where he says that the trust to carry the torch for him is Archie, not Meghan, Archie, or Invictus.
I don't know. Paula, you're breaking up mad. You got to fix the Wi-Fi or whatever you're on over there. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, there it goes. All right, watch. Let's try and do share screen, share entire screen. And here we go here. All right, watch. I want to show y'all a little stuff, some of the stuff that I've come up with. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. This is some of the latest stuff. No, not this one. This one right here.
It's about.
All right, here we go. You ready? Let's make sure you can hear him.
It's about time that I speak out. And I want to say that Meghan and Harry broke my legs. They threw me against a wall. They treated me horribly. They tossed me around like a rag doll because Meghan was upset that Harry wouldn't pay for a bag that she had been wanting for over a month. She had also ran out of wine.
This is Roni, this is one of the newest AIs that we just created. And this is Guy, because if you remember, Roni, hold on, let's find it. Here it is right here. Let's give people Meghan and Harry, Guy, dog, broken legs. Because let's not forget this photo. See? So this is the dog. And now the dog is going to speak out.
It's about time that I speak out. And I want to say that Meghan and Harry broke my legs. They threw me against a wall. They treated me horribly. They tossed me around like a rag doll because Meghan was upset that Harry wouldn't pay for a bag that she had been wanting for over a month. She had also ran out of wine
I have a successful brand that I put together all by myself. It's called As Ever, and it's my dream job, even though I hardly work. I love it. I always knew I was a star, like I was meant to be a star. I am the reason that I am here, in a mansion in Montecito. Sometimes I think about my failures and then I remember, I'm rich. It doesn't matter if I fail. My very gullible husband will fit the bill for all my delusions.
Well, it's 11 in the morning. I have to go open my third bottle of wine. Don't forget to watch my show where I do nothing in the kitchen for an hour.
I have a successful brand that I put together all by myself. It's called As Ever, and it's my dream job, even though I hardly work. I love it. I always knew I was a star, like I was meant to be a star. I am the reason that I am here, in a mansion in Montecito. Sometimes I think about my failures and then I remember, I'm rich. It doesn't matter if I fail. My very gullible husband will fit the bill for all my delusions.
Well, it's 11 in the morning. I have to go open my third bottle of wine. Don't forget to watch my show where I do nothing in the kitchen for an hour.
All right, here we go. Now we got Meghan. Meghan is talking about how hard
I really want to concentrate on my brand, and I really want to concentrate on my brand As Ever. Even though I have no plans to restock any products and I hardly work, I really want to concentrate on the brand. So I totally get it. Moms are busy. Like, just the other day, I had to decide between hiring a fifth nanny or just letting my children feel boredom. I was sitting in my PJs with my kids and I thought, this is what modern motherhood is. And then I told Maria to take them into the other room. I'm done for the day.
I think that this woman is very obvious. She has.
I really want to concentrate on my brand As Ever. Even though I have no plans to restock any products and I hardly work, I really want to concentrate on the brand. So I totally get it. Moms are busy. Like, just the other day, I had to decide between hiring a fifth nanny or just letting my children feel boredom. I was sitting in my PJs with my kids and I thought, this is what modern motherhood is. And then I told Maria to take them into the other room. I'm done for the day.
She told Maria, her illegal nanny. Whoop.
That's why at As Ever, we're launching a new initiative called...
Okay, so this right here, this is called As Ever She Covery. All right. It's a box that As Ever would be making. It's the idea I came up with. And it would be a box, and it's to fight inequality in society. That's what it is.
That's why at As Ever, we're launching a new initiative called She Covery. It's a mindfulness box for recovering from inequality. The box will be made from fully sustainable product like recycled used toilet paper. It will have various items like a vagina-scented candle, but it will also include special limited edition item of my own bath salts recipe, the same recipe that gave other customers of mine second-degree burns.
And then we have, this is Meghan Markle blaming Harry for all This is Meghan Markle blaming Harry for all of her problems. Oh, we got Gwen Mendes with the massive super sticker, $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much, Gwen Mendes, for being here. And don't forget, like and subscribe. We got about 2 minutes left in this happy hour. We're having an amazing time, and we're finishing it off with this all-new AI stuff.
You know, if I would have never married you, I would have had a great life. I could have been a star, but you dragged me down. I can't even get an acting job because of you. You should be lucky you have me. Do you even know who I am? I literally made flour sprinkles into a thing, bitch. You think you matter in this relationship, but you don't. And that Invictus Games in 2027, you can forget it. You're not going to that. Fat chance, bitch boy. You always do this. You never listen.
Out of all the stuff that I made, fat chance, bitch boy. Hold on, I'm sorry. That's the one that always gets me.
You don't. And that Invictus Games in 2027, you can forget it. You're not going to that. Fat chance, bitch boy. You always do this. You never listen to me.
So there's that one. We got a couple more. And then this is when Meghan is just on her period, getting angry.
Can you not breathe so loud?
I wasn't even.
Just don't. You stand there sounding like a cow, just breathing. Ugh. Why are you in such a good mood?
What? I'm having a good day.
Unbelievable, just standing there humming. What are you, 8 years old? You see how early we got here? There is nobody even here to see us.
I didn't know.
Shut up. This is why your mom died.
Oh, man. What a way to end this off. We're going to play that one more time for Harry because that last burn that Meghan gets him with, damn.
What are you, 8 years old? You see how early we got here? There is nobody even here to see us.
I didn't know.
Ah, shut up. This is why your mom died.
Damn. You know, let's just face it. That's how mean she is to him in real life. No doubt in my mind. Okay, well, we are done here with this POV happy hour. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and sharing the stream. Thank you so much to everyone that donated. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, and we will catch you next time.